Hello, welcome to Blame It on the Draw. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a deck profile on Lunalights. This is going to be a pure version of Lunalights. It's not going to be one of those Danger, Orcus, Lunalight builds. So do not be expecting that. It's going to be more for the Lunalights. So first off, we're going to get 3 Lunalight Wolves. We're running also 3 Lunalight Tiger. And for the normal monsters around there, we got a Lunalight Yellow Marten. And 3 Lunalight Black Sheep. 3 Lunalight Kaleido Chick, and Kaleido Chick. 1 Lunalight Blue Cat, and 1 Lunalight Bird. And of course, Lunalight Bird says it discards normal summon. You can send 1 Lunalight monster from your deck to from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, draw 1 card. Discard sent to a graveyard card effect. You can target 1 card level 4 lower Lunalight monster from his banished in your graveyard, except Lunalight Emerald, and special summon in defense position, but it negates its effects. So it's gonna be for special summons and stuff like that. But then, of course, you have Lunalight Blue Cat. If this card special summon, you can target 1 Lunalight monster from your control equipped Lunalight Blue Cat. If this attack becomes double its original attack, until the end of this turn, you can only use the effect of Blue Cat once. If this card is on the field, destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Lunalight monster from your deck. Now, these cards in general are really good. I'm talking about this is all about OTK. Then Kaleido Chick says once per turn you can send 1 Lunalight monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. The name of it becomes this card on the field. It cannot be targeted and sent to the monster. If it's used as a fusion material this turn, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target 1 polymerization in your graveyard added to your hand. You can only use the effect of Kaleido Chick once per turn. If this card is banished, you can activate the effect. This turn, your opponent's cards in effect cannot be activated during the battle phase. That is the best card when it comes to the OTK, enabling you to directly attack it. That's it. And you have Lunalight Black Sheep. Black Sheep, what it does is you can discard 1 card and activate one of these effects. Add 1 Lunalight monster from your graveyard to your hand, except Lunalight Black Sheep. And not add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion material for a fusion summon, you can add 1 to your hand, 1 Lunalight Pendulum monster from your extra deck, or 1 Lunalight monster from your graveyard, except yourself. And then you have Lunalight Marten, I don't know. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 Lunalight monster you control, card you control, except Lunalight Yellow Marten. You return it to the hand, and if you do, special summon this card in defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 Lunalight spell and track card from your deck to your hand, which is a really good searcher. I keep telling you guys, it's so good. The deck is so good. You have Lunalight Tiger. Of course, the pendulum effect says once per turn you can target 1 Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot attack. Its effects are negated. Also, it can destroy during the end phase, basically just for material. And then you have the monster effect. If this card is on the field destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And then we have Lunalight Wolf. Lunalight Wolf saying you have pendulum effect. You cannot pendulum summon monsters except for Lunalight monsters. This cannot be negated. Once per turn, you can fusion summon 1 Lunalight fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed from your field or graveyard. If a Lunalight monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. That's really good for them. We're talking about OTK, so that's one of the best combos out there when it comes to them, which is one of the most amazing things, because this deck is all about comboing off to OTK you. And now let's go directly to the spells. For the spells, we're running 3 of the beautiful Allure of Darkness. Beautiful, learn to draw 2, you know, banish, whatever. Polymerization, you're going to use it for fusion summoning. You're going to have Foolish Burial of Goods. We have a few spells that are activated by when they're in the graveyard. And you have Lunalight Perfume, which is really good. And you have Fire Formation, tanky giving you a Searcher. And Lunalight Fusion, of course, more fusion. And a Pot of Acquaintancedness, whatever how you say it, and 1 Monster Reborn and 1 Foolish Burial. Now, of course, Foolish Burial, you have multiple effects right now, as you read back in the day with the monsters. Send 1 monster from the field, from the deck to the graveyard, and lots of them have different effects that can activate the graveyard. You have Monster Reborn, special summoning from the grave any Lunalight or any monster from either player's graveyard. Pot of Acquaintances, return 3, shuffle 3 into the deck monsters from your banished, then draw 1 card, which is really good. And you have Lunalight Fusion. Lunalight Fusion, what it says here is that you can fusion summon a Lunalight monster from your extra deck using monster from your hand or field fusion material. If your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use 1 Lunalight monster in your deck or extra deck as fusion material. You can only use 1 Lunalight Fusion once per turn. It's really good, and I'm telling you, it's a searchable card. So any fusion that is first searchable is really good. And then, unless it was called Lunalight Polymerization, but no, it wasn't. Then you have Fire Formation Tanky. Fire Formation Tanky, when this card's activated, you can add one level 4 lower Beast Warrior attack monster from your deck to your hand. All Beast Warrior attack monsters you control gain 100 attack. You can activate one Fire Formation Tanky once per turn. And you have Lunalight Perfume. Perfume activating its effect that says here you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then discard one card, add one Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand. It is a recycler, and it is the one that searches. And of course, Foolish Burial of Goods. You can send one trap card or spell from your deck to your graveyard. You can only use one of them hard once per turn, which is really great as well. And you have Polymerization here. Polymerization just for fusion summoning. Just fusion summon one monster from your fusion extra deck or something like that. So you know the rest. Allure Darkness. Draw 2. Banish 1 dark monster. And if you deny, you banish your entire. You send your entire hand to the graveyard, which is a really good card when it comes to this deck. It's no downsides when it comes to that. And now we gotta go to the traps. I'm sorry for the light in the background right there. We have 2 Lost Winds, 2 Breakthrough Skills, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Lunalight, I forgot the name of that one, Lunalight Serenade Dance. Now, Lunalight Serenade Dance, what it does when a fusion monster is fusion for your field, except for the damage type, you can target one of those monsters, apply this effect in sequence, special summon 1 Lunalight token, Beast Warrior Devil, whatever the hell. The target gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Even if this card leaves the field during your main phase, you can manage this card from your graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do special summon 1 Lunalight monster from your deck, you can only use the effect of Lunalight Serenade once per turn, which is an amazing card if you ask me. It's really good. It's a booster for attack, something that really this deck does not need, so they're so fucking powerful. But of course, you know. And now for the rest of the staples, we got Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning activating its effect to just negate the special summons or normal summons. And you have Breakthrough Skill negating 1 face-up monster effects. And during your turn, you can banish it from your graveyard and you can negate as well. And then you have Lost Wind. Lost Wind, you can target 1 face-up monster that will special summon, and you can negate its effects and half its attacks. His attack. And of course, if your opponent special summons again from the deck, from the extra deck, then of course you can set this card again from your graveyard. If you use it again, it will be banished. And now let's go straight up for the extra deck. We're gonna be running a few cards in here from the extra deck. We're running 3 Lunalight Leo Dancer, 2 Lunalight Saber Dancer, 3 Lunalight Panther Dancer. Man, these names. Lunalight Cat Dancer is gonna be 3 of them. Sorry for the shaky camera. Holy shit. And you have 1 Fire Formation Fire King, I think it's Tiger King, my bad. Fire Fist, and 1 Beat Cup on the Underworld, and of course 1 Apprentice Illusion and Firing Formation Darumadol. Darumadol effects, what it says is basically they gain all attack, any Beast Warrior gains attack. And then of course you can activate this effect by actually using, what it does is when it, okay. Once per turn you can target 1 spell and target on the field, destroy them, and when this card is sent, it destroys an opponent monster by battle, you can target 1 Beast Warrior and so the rest. You have Beat Cup of the Underworld that basically tributes 1, you can add 1 counter to them, and they'll be protected. And you have Witch's Apprentice, giving a boost to all your dark monsters, plus 300 attack and defense, and plus you can activate, 500 attack and defense, and if it's destroyed, add one dark monster from your graveyard to your hand. Fire Formation, of course, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. What he does is, which is a very special effect here, of course, when this card is XYZ summoned, you can set 1 Fire Formation spell and tracker directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, then get the effects of all effect monsters currently on the field, except Beast Warrior type, until the end of the opponent's turn. When this card is sent to the graveyard, field of graveyard, you can resend 3 Fire Formation spell and track cards you control to the graveyard. Special summon 2 level 4 lower Beast Warrior type monsters with the same attack. In defense position. Jesus. This is quite the effect card. And then you have, of course, the Lunalight, I think it was Cat Dancer. Yes, you cannot be destroyed by battle once per turn during your main phase. You can tribute 1 other Lunalight monster for the rest of his turn. The first time the effect monster as your opponent controls will be destroyed by battle. It is not destroyed. Also, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice each this turn. If this card declares an attack, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. Oof, I did not read that for damage. And then you have the other one, Lunalight Panther Dancer. Must be frozen summoned first for the above materials, cannot be destroyed or your opponent's card effects. Once per turn during your main phase, you can activate this effect. For the rest of his turn, the first time a monster will be controlled will not be destroyed by battle. If it's not destroyed by also this card can attack all your opponent's your opponent controls twice each this turn. When this card destroys an opponent monster by battle, this card gains 200 attack until the end of the battle phase. Ow. And you have Lunalight Saber Dancer, which is one of the new Lunalights. And it says must be fusion summoned against 200 attack for each beast warrior monster that is banished or in the graveyards. For your opponent cannot control this card with cannot target this card with card effects during your main phase, except this turn this was sent to the graveyard. You can target one banished card. Banish this card in your front graveyard. Then target one fusion monster you control against 3,000 attack until the end of this turn. You can only use the effect of whatever the Leo Dancer. Let's go to Leo Dancer. And yeah, must be fusion summoned with the above materials. You know the rest. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Once per turn in the end of the damage step. If this card attacked the monster, you can destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls. Oh my god, these are so many effects. Are so meticulous, but they're so powerful. And that is it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you like it, and I'm gonna give a little bit of an announcement here after I finish showing you guys the deck itself. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the like button, make that like button your bitch. And then of course, a little bit of an announcement here: Duel of Power promo cards that are going to be given away. Guys, you have a chance to get it for next week. We're not going to be doing it this week because we just started to delay it. Leave us know in the comment section below. Tell us which one was the best video, which one was the worst video, and let us know why. And that's how you enter the giveaway. And of course, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out.